The cracks started showing around 2009 when Good Charlotte released I Just Wanna Live, a single that confused longtime fans with its full on pop direction. The band seemed to be abandoning the punk edge that had made them legit ambassadors of mall culture, chasing mainstream success in ways that felt calculated rather than organic. Hot Topic faced its own identity crisis during this period. Longtime CEO Betsy McLaughlin, who had guided the company through its golden years of scene culture curation, departed in 2011. Her replacement brought a different vision, one more focused on chasing trends than captivating genuine relationships with specific scenes. Then, when Sycamore Partners acquired Hot Topic in 2013, the shift became even more pronounced. The genre saturation problem reached critical mass around the same time. Emo and pop punk had become so mainstream, they'd spawned countless imitators, diluting the aesthetic until it became self parody. Bands that had started as pure expressions of planned community alienation were now being manufactured by major labels specifically to capitalize on the mall punk market. The death of mall culture itself dealt the most devastating blow. Physical neutral territory, where teens could exist independently from home and school, were disappearing as young people migrated online. The social media revolution changed how youth culture formed and spread, making physical gathering spaces feel obsolete rather than essential. MTV's decline as a cultural tastemaker compounded the problem. TRL ended in 2008, which is a milestone I still mourn to this day, eliminating the primary platform where mall punk bands had gained visibility. Music discovery increasingly happened through algorithm driven streaming platforms rather than curated television programming, reducing the importance of visual aesthetics and retail tie ins. Good Charlotte found themselves caught between maintaining their established image and evolving as artists. Their 2007 album, Good Morning Revival, attempted to incorporate more mature themes, but fans who connected with their teenage rebellion weren't necessarily interested in following them into adulthood. Joel and Benji's brief side project transformation into the Madden Brothers in 2014 with their Greetings from California album, mixing sunny pop rock with 70s FM radio influences, felt completely disconnected from their mall punk origins. Meanwhile, Hot Topic struggled to identify the next youth movement worth serving. The store chain had built its success on understanding specific scenes, first goth, then emo, then mall punk, but the increasingly fragmented nature of youth culture made it harder to identify cohesive movements worth curating around. The backlash against mall punk revealed deeper tensions about artistic sincerity and commercialization. Good Charlotte became a particular target. Their working class background and bona fide financial insecurity got forgotten as critics focused on their commercial success and celebrity relationships. Joel Madden married Nicole Richie in 2010, while Benji continued to play the field with hot commodities like British singer-songwriter Eliza Doolittle, former Girl Next Door Holly Madison, and Australian TV personality Sophie Monk, to name a few. No wonder it seemed like the band's image shifted from relatable outsiders to Hollywood insiders. The cultural conversation became increasingly unforgiving. What had once been celebrated as making fringe communities reachable was now dismissed as selling out. The same democratization that had allowed kids in Middle America to participate in punk culture was retroactively framed as corporate manipulation. For the kids who found identity and community through Good Charlotte and Hot Topic, the cultural shift felt like abandonment. The spaces and sounds that had provided sanctuary during their teen years suddenly became sources of embarrassment. As malls died and Hot Topic locations closed, former mall punks lost the place where their alternative identity had been developed and validated. More than a dip in business metrics, the decline was about the death of a specific form of teenage community and the cultural shift from physical to digital identity formation. Both became symbols of a moment that people wanted to forget rather than celebrate, leaving them to grapple with how their greatest success had become their biggest liability.